Hello guys, welcome to my second YouTube video. This one I sort of mentioned in my first YouTube video, but it's going to be about the wig making process of Funny Valentine from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is meant to be a tutorial, or like less of a tutorial and more of you get to watch my failures and attempts at this. But this is for those seemingly impossible hair curls at the ends of its hair. I know that they have a similar style in Uzumaki, and I think that, be sure to correct me if I'm wrong, but this is where Araki Hiriko got his idea for Funny Valentine's design, is from Uzumaki. So I guess this could also be used for cosplays of Uzumaki. So this is just going to be my attempt on this. So for first starting out, I have this Arda wig. It's a classic, and apparently classic is used mostly for the high-end styles, at least from what I saw on the web, from the website. Why did I say web? That's cringe. Okay, moving on. So I have this wig. I have it on my wig head. This wig came with bangs, and I wanted bangs. So if you don't want bangs, you can choose to do that too. But I wanted to do like little hair curls at the ends with the bangs. But I have the bangs pinned. I have the hair divided. Well, I have the bangs pinned, and I have the hair that's laying here in 6 strands, and then I have 3 that are up. These 3 that are up are going to be smaller hair loops, while these 6 down here are going to be bigger hair loops. I have extra strands of this wig type of classic and of this color, so just in case it doesn't completely cover the foam. I plan on dividing up your hair. Oh yeah, I completely forgot. I crimped this wig. I did some mediocre crimping because I am not too experienced with... Yeah, that's also something I forgot to mention. This is my first heavily styled wig, and I'm currently a week away from the con. So wish me luck. But the next part of this project would be to make the hair, the next part of this project would be to make the EVA foam dowel hair bones. Okay, I did not have time to do the work on camera, but I will walk you through the process. So the first thing I did was I got my black EVA foam dowels, and this was the brand I used in the style, and that was the brand I used in the style. And this is just a scrap, but I cut it to the length I wanted, and I made this little, I used a X-Acto knife, and I carved this little bit out, and then just so for like the black thing, so that can be slipped in and out. I don't want to glue that in permanently, but that's just how it's going to be. Do that, and you make your carving. You're going to want to make another carving in the end, so that can turn it into like this. It's pretty dumb to see with just this little tiny thing. It has to be longer than this, but you just fold it in like that, curve with that thing, with another carving right there, and then you just use contact cement for EVA foam. Completely hold, I used a little bit of wiring. This is what it should look like if you do it correctly. This is one of the big loops, and it's, as you see here, contact cement right there. I curved it like that. This one I had to add a little wire, mostly just because I wasn't patient enough for the contact cement, but it will hold. But you see that little carving right there, kind of like in there? That's where the black thing will go. So you just put this on 2mm or 5mm EVA foam, place it, trace it, cut it out, and then you have this. I know it has marks on it, but yeah. And then you just slip it in like this. If you want to keep this permanent, you can just use EVA foam. Use contact cement to keep this black thing cemented in there. But I personally want it to be being able to pop out, so I can put something else in there in this circle. But that's just how I did it. But you can do it your own way. So after you've made all of your hair circle things, you're gonna want to, you should probably watch the whole video before you do anything. I forgot to mention that before you put contact cement on this, if you want to do it that way, you have to pop this out and then spray paint it whatever the color of your wig is, which is my next step. My next step after this is I'm just gonna pop these all out and spray paint it gold or like a yellow color. So the black, because black would be a lot harder to hide compared to yellow or gold. But that's what I'm gonna do next. Do it be sure to do it in a ventilated area. Okay. Here you can see my freshly spray painted hair circles and their insides underneath. So I started with yellow paint, but I was a dumbass and spray painted it on paper, which it immediately stuck. So I put them on a fishing line and sprayed them that way. Well, not in here, but I sprayed them outside and put them here to dry. So don't do that. But here they are. They have golden yellow, which is infinitely better than black. But now it's time to put it on the wig. And I am super worried about this. Hello. Excuse my appearance, but here it is. In all of its glory. I have the hair, I think I've said this before, but I have the hair divided into 6 strands. These are for the big pieces. So the ones that are like this, I got 6 of those, and I got 3 of the small ones, and I have those hanging up or kind of pinned up so I don't forget which ones they are, but just a little thing for that. But I have 2 days to do this, and if I mess up, I'm screwed. I won't have a wig for the con, because the con is in 2 days, or the day that I'm wearing this cosplay is in 2 days, and this is the last thing I need to do. Oh my god, I'm very scared, but I will be watching as many tutorials as I can while also trying to lead you through this venture. I'm going to be using 2 glues, full game plan. I'm going to be dividing each into each of these into 2 groups. So the lower and the upper. The lower is what's going to be the support, which is going to be what holds the loops and keeps them in the right position that I want them. And then the upper will be the pretty stuff. And that's what I plan on doing. I have 2 glues that I'm using. I'm using E6000 and whatever's left of my tacky glue. And I'll probably be using heat guns and besides those two things, I'm also going to be using a heat gun, straightener, any other heat related items. So yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm in my garage, and since I'm using E6000, I have ventilation, and I'm also have the garage doors open so that airflow can be in here. I really didn't want to use the E6000 because I would much rather be inside instead of out here during winter. But yeah, my local stores were out of it, so out of tacky glue, so I have to use the E6000. A hair clip to hold it, so I can hold the two parts. I'm going to be starting with the back so that if I mess up my first try, it will be out of view, out of sight, out of mind. But, okay, I'm just gonna move the smaller strands down here. Just so I can not lose track of them. Actually, I should probably switch out clips. Ugh. I will be trying to film as much as possible, but I will be doing in between clips too. But yeah. Okay. Face right here. Which of these is the least? Okay, if you saw me freaking out there a little bit, I just remembered that I made an extra of the big one, and I completely forgot about that. So I'm only going to be doing 8 of the hair curls, but so 3 of the regular and 5 of the large. 3 of the small, 5 of the large. 5 of the large. So, yeah. Well, that's less work that I have to do, but still gave myself a mini heart attack right there. So, clipping, yeah, I can do that. Clipping those to right there. Which one of these do I want to start with first? This one has less hair on it compared to this one. Yeah, I'm gonna try to risk as less hair as possible for this first try. So we're going with the green scrunchie. I'm just gonna put it right there. Ooh, that's a pretty clean divide. Clean. I would definitely recommend having more hair clips compared to me. I'm just using my own personal, or like just stuff around the house. I haven't tried those alligator clips yet because this is my first highly styled wig, but that would be an investment for the future if I do continue this. Also, my stand isn't going to be too well put together because I'm really doing this last minute, so don't come here for quality, but okay. Have my structure 1. Since this is a big one, yeah, this one's pretty clean. Now I need to find a place where that it starts, or which direction it's gonna look. I think I want this one to be facing this way. And that way it can just flip around like that. So I'm gonna break out the glue. I'm not too confident about me gluing this on screen for the first try, but once I get the hang of it, I will start videotaping it. I don't know how much of this can record, but I will try my best. Well, I just splashed my roots at you, but okay, got the E600. This, I divided it up more. I put more up there, just so that if I do mess up, I'll have less to worry about. But I was thinking of putting them right there, and then it'll just be the same all around. This area seems like a good area. I'm so nervous about this. I think I'm gonna divide the hair up even more and just have the just a little strand of hair actually touch it. Be the first to be glued. I'm dividing it even more. It's going by half. Just a little bit. It won't be too bad if I mess up. I think I also have a toothpick. I'm going to be using the toothpick instead of my hands. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put it on. I'm putting it on right there. Camera work's going to be bad, but try my best. Please stop coming up. Please stop. Ah! Okay. I might need to get a paper towel, since this does not like to stop. I'm not putting it on my fucking jacket. My bathrobe. Also doing it over. Should stop having it up like that. Stop! Stop coming out! Okay. Where should I put it? Okay, I'm just putting it down. It doesn't seem like it's stopping. Okay, the smallest bit of hair. Where do I like it? I like it right here. Oh, wait. Toothpick. Smooth it out. I don't know how quick this glue is, but I do have an extra one of these big ones, just in case I mess up. Put that down. Okay. Right there. Using the toothpick again to smooth it out more. I want it facing this direction. Ooh, seems to be working. I don't know how long it takes for the glue to stick. Okay, that worked. I was freaking out for nothing. Ooh, that's going over. I'll just put the glue on top. Ooh, oh, I got glue in my hands. Fuck. That was not what I wanted to do.
Okay, it looks like you have to be very quick with this. Quick with the movements. Or at least the glue attachments. Glue attachments that I'm using. Oh, look. The thing is that it needs to face forward like that. Exactly like that. Yes. That was what I wanted. Okay. I might need more E6000. Oh, that's so perfect. Oh, there's a fucking mosquito. I don't know why they're not dead yet, but they should be. Okay. I hate being in the garage. Oops. Turn that off. Here it is up close. I'm just going to do the whole thing around, and then I'm going to add more hair the whole way around. But I'll do that off camera. I'll show it to you after I'm done.
Excuse the marks on my face. I was being safe, so yeah, that's just gonna happen. This is what I have. So yeah, it's just this. This is the structure. Yeah, I'm not going to include that in the structure, but I have all of the structure put on, and I've been using the E6000 mostly for it. I think for the pretty layer, I'm going to have it be tacky glue. I think for the pretty layer, I'm going to have it be tacky glue, but I'm not liking my chances. I've started this way too late. Today's Sunday. It's 10 p.m. Almost 11. And this project is, I'm gonna be wearing this project on Friday. Oh my god. And it took me 2 hours to get this. So if I want to be able to succeed in this project and get it done in time to make 8 of these plus, yeah, like plus all like the little things on the bangs, I don't even know how I'm going to do that, but it's going to take me all night, and it might take me all of Thursday night. But I'm sorry. I'm just so stressed. Yeah. But my main goal is, or what I've been doing is E6000 for the structural part of the wig that attaches to it. It's nearly covered. I have nearly covered all of it. It faces the correct direction. It should lay on my back the correct direction. Yeah, faces forward, should lay on my back the correct direction. It looks pretty good right now. Well, the strands don't look good laying on top of it, but it's working exactly how I wanted to. I'm sort of worried about sorry, I'm drinking energy drinks for this because I'm gonna have to get through this night, but so I have all of this. I was gonna crimp it, or at least crimp the underside. I'm gonna split it apart again. Crimp and tease the underside to make it super puffy, so it'll be super puffy when it's right here. Like this part will be puffy, and then it will be thin when it's going around the circle. That's how it is for the character itself, so yeah. So this is just gonna take a long time. Like, it's pretty easy, like, just thinking about it, but it, like, how many I want to do and how much time I have left is not fun, and is what makes it hard. So if I do not complete this in time, I'm just going to be doing what all the other Funny Valentine cosplayers do, which is just hold the, like, pin the wig like this and just heat it. Kind of just like a regular curl. But I'll do that just in case I don't have time to make them all done. But, you know, I'm not competing in this today, for this con. I do want to compete in this cosplay. I've definitely done more than 70% of it. I think I've done like 90% of this cosplay. So I do want to compete in this, and I will probably make a video when I do. But yeah, that's what I have so far. Next time is probably going to be when I get this part on, and hopefully making it look pretty.
Hello. Still don't know how this sounds with the mic. You're gonna watch me being a little unsafe here, but so I got it to this point. I've already started on another one while I had this one drying. So it's like this now. I don't know when I'm gonna cut that thread. Ooh. There you go. So it's like this right now. I use tacky glue for it. It looks better on camera than it does in person, but I think I'm going to still use a mixture of tacky glue and E600 as my way I'm going to do this, but yeah, I'm a little worried about when I cut the thread is not going to look like what I want. So I'm starting to think that I should cut it now, just so I can see what it looks like, just so I don't like get the rest of this down and I don't like it, how it looks without this little piece of thread holding it together. So I'm going to cut that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. This is my tester circle. So yeah. Oh, I guess you guys can watch me do it. I'm already not filming enough as it is. Right, here I go. That looks as accurate as how it is in the manga. It's like I still want the strand to be puffy and like have some volume, but yeah. But I don't want it to be too volume, because if it has too much volume, then it's just going to look weird. Especially alongside its other strands. What does that look like? I would do that if I lifted it up. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Just something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do for that one. If I don't like it, then I'll tell you in the next video.
Well, it's now the end of the year. I did not do a very good job of keeping track of my progress, as you can see, because it's already finished. I finished it the night before the convention, or like the day that I was gonna wear it at the convention, and this is how it turned out. I added these little hair curls. I kind of had a small video on this. Surprisingly, these were very easy to make. These little hair curly things. I kind of wish that I did this for the whole wig instead of adding all these black dots, because I feel like that's kind of, it definitely added time to this project and gave me it gave me a very sleepless night when I was putting this on. This is it. This is the wig after 2 wears. I wore it once at the con for like the 12 hours I was there, I think. And then I wore it to a roller rink where I was just skating with it on because it was like old rock. So I was like, I'll just throw it on an AC/DC shirt and just wear it. So I'll kind of like, it's a very quick and easy closet cosplay, especially since I knew last minute about it. But yeah, this is the whole thing. I'll definitely show reference pictures of how it looks with the whole cosplay. I definitely want to redo it. It is very messy. Like, there's a lot of wispy hairs that kind of fell off. The glue work is kind of rough. I wouldn't say it's awful, I would just say it's rough. But I don't think it's too bad for my first cosplay. As I was saying, I don't think it's too rough for my first cosplay, like heavily styled wig. I've only done like long-haired or short-haired characters where I just do a little bit of trimming or a little bit of curling, but I've not done anything of this sort. But my one regret is that I wish I got a longer wig. I don't remember the length of it, but it definitely went like to my like small back. I'll look online on which wig I used, but yeah, I wish I got a longer wig because with how these curls like land, it only goes to my shoulders or like to like right here, like it's just not a very long wig with the curls in it. And the thing about I've made this wig during a time where before the Steel Ball Run anime has been released. Right now it's been confirmed, or not necessarily confirmed, but there's a day that we kind of suspect is going to be the release date or like the announcement day. So it's not officially confirmed, but the anime is not out yet at the making of this video. But manga stuff, like, I wouldn't say it's like especially Rocky's work, it's just like manga pages are not a very good reference point, especially because they change, like the way he's drawn, like the lines in the, like even in the jacket and the pants. I had to look up at different photos. I even had to look at the one of the video games, not the Eyes of Heaven, but there's like the All Battlestar R, like the game model that they used for Funny Valentine. I had to look at that, and I was like, and I just did what I thought was best. But for the hair curls, is that they flow in the wind in different manga panels. I'm actually kind of curious of how they're gonna show that in the anime, but they're just like different lengths. They're like, sometimes in a couple of panels, there's only like, he only has like 4 of these flowing, like in the picture. Sometimes his hair is this short, and then sometimes his hair it's like super long, and it's kind of confusing. So I was like, might as well do the best of both worlds and just like have like a lot of hair curls and kind of have it like a shortish length. That was what my thought was going into this project. But now I kind of think it's too short now. And I'll definitely show you what I'm talking about. But I think it's too short. So I want a longer version of it. And you kind of see like this bump. Yeah, I kind of like unevenly really put the hair on it. I could like fix it up by like gluing it down more. I'm definitely gonna have to re-glue some of these, like some of the like wispy floaty hairs on this wig, but I definitely have to kind of fix this problem because Because it kind of makes it seem like it's like a bump or like a ducktail or something. So that's another thing I don't really like about this wig. I don't want to destroy it. I know I did a good job. I'm just trying not to beat myself up too much on it. So I would say it's my best work for the skills I have now. I'm just trying to be nice to myself. But I definitely don't want to destroy it. I like it. I like this idea of of making like a EVA foam structure for the hair curls. That was a good idea. I just should have done it better in execution and not done it 2 days before the con, because that definitely kind of you can see that this was a rush job, but you can't really see it from there, but from here it's definitely, you can see it. So I'm definitely gonna make a new one. This wig is gonna be my kind of ugly wig. I'm not sure. I've kind of had like daydreams of me like shooting like a musket gun in this cosplay. I've already have plans of making like a D4C Civil War kind of humanoid form. But this is kind of like, this is gonna be the ugly wig. If I'm doing something sketchy or like I'm doing something crazy for a photo shoot, like laying on the ground, this was gonna be the wig that I would use. And then the other wig that I plan on making, that will be the pretty wig. But yeah, I definitely love her. She's an attempt. Yes, I love her. I love her so much. Alright, thank you for watching my not tutorial, but you watch my mistakes, but you don't really see my mistakes because I didn't film it. But I'm definitely gonna make a new video on that second attempt. And I'm not gonna do it 2 days before a con. Hopefully. Why did I cross my fingers? I always do. I always con crunch. I will not do this 2 days before a con. Okay. So yeah, this is my first attempt on this wig. I'm still gonna be posting the video just so I can look back at it in the future. And yeah, my next video should be on me making a store-bought Johnny Joestar cosplay and kind of like adding to it to make it less cheap looking, and like I'll show my process of how I do that. I kind of think Johnny Joestar is going to be kind of difficult, but I still want to attempt it. But that will be my next video. I'll definitely make another video about this wig or another wig styling type of thing. But yeah, alright, thank you for watching my video and my attempt at this wig. Hopefully this gives you some ideas of how to do this wig, or like how to do like an Uzumaki wig kind of with these crazy curls. But yeah, alright, thank you guys.